Did you ever look up, like when you're seeing what movies are on AMC, you'd look up and see like kind of the run time? So then you could kind of try to at least backtrack in your head of like, okay, well, I think I only got like 40 minutes left to make this happen. You know, make my move to put my arm around her, make my move to like what?
The first deadline in your life. I think the movie's almost over. I got to get cracking here. I got to
I got some work to do.
Not bad for a fat guy.
𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗡𝗬.
Sorry for the wait.
Station. Know about this?
Station. Know about
What's up?
this?
Randy Race Day.
Got a few of those. Just depressed. Just in my.
Oh, come on.
I have 2 annual depressions, and it's the week after the 500, and it's the week after Christmas.
Mark it down right there. We're getting it out. We're getting it out early.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about Christmas last night. I think it does have something. Maybe because they're on 2 like different sides of the year. Something like that.
Dude, it's been a rough go. So I needed yesterday to just like, I just went to a family cookout and just ate 3 cheeseburgers. I grilled out yesterday.
Stats. Let me hear the stats, babe.
I did 2 cheeseburgers, 2 smash burgers on the grill, a dog, about 17 chocolate chip cookies, mac and cheese.
Need deets. What went on the dog? And
yeah. What went on the dog? You got me?
Hold on. Bad Wi-Fi somehow. You said lemonade what?
Lemonade, and then on the dog, I just slathered it in mustard. Just slather mustard. That's it.
I think I've had more mustard than like everybody eats in their entire lifetime. I've had more in the past week.
Mm-hmm.
Just in love with mustard. It does no wrong.
Gets better every time.
I know. I can't get sick of it.
Hey, soft pretzels with mustard.
It's that thing your dad did when you were a kid and you're like, ew. Then you hit 23 years old and you're like, you know what this could use? How come you can't really put anything else on a soft pretzel? Bro, a soft pretzel at a game? Only reason I'm going. Maybe 75%. Hey, yeah. Baseball games, only reason I'm going. Soft pretzel. Soft pretz, maybe that girl's there. Baseball game.
Hey, it's soft pretzel with mustard and pizza with mushrooms.
25.
That's the thing. So, yeah. So that's what's been up is I needed a day yesterday. I think we all kind of needed a day yesterday. And so now getting back into it. If the Pacers lose tonight, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be in a really, really, really bad place. But yeah, week after the 500, couple days after the 500, that's always a real downtime in Joy's world just because you're on such a high. I get caught up in it. I always find myself like after the race is over on Sunday night or on Monday morning, I think back to like, dang, dude, you should have been in the moment more and enjoyed it more on like Thursday at 5 p.m., Saturday at 9 a.m. You should have been in it more.
It's one thing about the Indy 500. It does like sneak up on you. Like you don't really know it's going down until like 11 a.m. Like during the race, you're like, oh, it's happening.
And
but
then
before it, leading up to it, dude, it's done before you know it. Why does it start at like 8 a.m.? I feel like it starts so early.
Yeah. How's Vegas?
It was really fun. We're in like the arts district of Vegas. Dude, just hipsters on steroids out there, man. It was a good time though. But like everybody, like, I don't know, 500 people. I saw 500 people. 475 of them had nose rings. The cartoon bowl nose ring. I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. They make good coffee here. Sounds good. But no, it was a really fun time. I actually I didn't know how I was going to like it because Vegas is a weird place. I'm like, did a nuclear bomb go off here? Like everything is just so, I'm like, it's just so packed on one street. Then everything else is like, oh, hills have eyes. But
yeah.
It ended up being really fun and a really good night. But yeah, Loved it. Vegas. I'm coming back soon, baby. A lot of the clubhouse came out. A lot of the fam. Let's and by the way, sold a lot of these. Hey, clubhouse hoodies, fresh. Get them on benedictmerch.com along with Not Bad for a Fat Guy hats and everything else on there. And also Nashville. I'll be in your city June 13th and 14th. And then Baltimore right after that, September 25th. Get your ticks. BennyPolizzi.com.
Dude, I was sitting in traffic after the 500, right? For like 2.5 hours. You know how that goes.
Kind of love that.
Right. It has the potential to be fun, but not in the scenario I was in. Because in the scenario that I was in, I had like kind of drunk wife asleep in the front seat. It was overcast and gray. I was going back home to meet my parents who were waiting there with my 2 and 1 year old after we haven't been with them for 24 hours. And so it was just a whole lot of like, this is rough.
Yeah. Who am I right now?
But at the same time, I did have Rake's take to keep me company with the post-race coverage and locally here for the clubhouse. So that was nice.
Sometimes it's the only thing that's holding you together is just some sports radio real quick. Just pop it on, see what's really going on. I need something neutral. Let's hear it.
And he was so money because he, you know, obviously the whole reason they have those post-race ones is to get everybody traffic info, you know, so they have the traffic reporter. We know him, the dog, Matt Bear. We know him locally here, right? But the whole thing was just Rake tossing it to the traffic reporter, and he would do it in such, you know, Rake ways where he'd just be like, "Good, coming up, we got to get to a few finely crafted commercial automated messages. But before we get to that, a finely crafted commercial message from your traffic reporter, Matt Bear, updating you on the city streets. Matt, what do you got?"
Dude, they're so good at it. They're so good at it. I don't think it can be any better. I don't think anybody tosses better, bro.
Alex Palou's car was great in traffic, as was noted by him winning the 500. What cars aren't so great in traffic? We'll let you know right now with Matt Bear. How's it looking out there on the gridlock, Matt?
Dude, the emphasis on the emphasis on the different words. Dude, they're so tight on radio. You just have to appreciate it. Just know there's not a second of silence. No dead air.
Oh, man, I was just like, I couldn't wait every 5 minutes, you know, because traffic on the fives at 3 WIBC. They would do it every 5 minutes because there was so much backed up traffic out by the track. And so every 5 minute mark, I was just waiting. How's he going to do it? How's Rake going to toss to Matt Bear with the traffic? What you got this time, Rake? How you going to tie it in? How you going to get yourself out of this little pigeonhole here?
Yeah, it's always.
And he did. He did every time.
Not bad for a fat guy.
So that was what was getting me through, and I just that's what I'm getting at right now, man. I'm in a weird. Dude, I was thinking about it. It's like, you know, Memorial Day weekend and that first weekend of summer break as a kid, right? That first think about
this is
like
summer, bro. We're in summer.
For sure, but. That's what I'm saying is that like all the excitement, like you have field day, you have the last day of school. Oh my God, this is so crazy. Oh my God, we're really leaving. School's over, half day. Holy cow. Dude. We're gonna there might be a pool party. Everybody's going to the pool party. Holy cow. Yeah, whoa, the last day of school. And all of a sudden you wake up on that like official first day of summer and you're like, oh no, you're kind of sad a little bit. You're like, what do we do? Like it's summer and I don't got to go to school, but now what do I do?
Yeah, you're like, I got to go to a baseball camp.
Yeah.
There's always something that you're like, don't want to. I'm like, damn, that was so fun leading up into it. But now that we're in it, I'm like, I love that.
Oh, man.
I don't know why do they call it dog days of summer? I never really understood that. What's that even come from? I feel like this is something you know, and I just missed it. You know, I'm always like, where did that come from? Dog days of summer. What does that mean?
I think it is.
Yes, you don't know either. Thank God I'm not an idiot. Thank God. I was like, is that from a movie? Is that from like a meme? It can't be from a meme. I saw it like way too long ago.
Let me see.
Is it just like the Wednesday that like you don't like what you're talking about? There's like nothing to do, kind of. So
all right, go ahead. Go ahead and give me your actual. Yeah, is that your guess? Is that your? Is that your official guess?
It's a hot day out. You don't have plans. It's just right in the middle of the week. It's like a Wednesday, and you're like, it's just the dog days of summer, bro. Like I don't know what to do, and it's hot, and everybody's kind of mad for some reason. Your mom's really mad.
Okay.
That's my,
here's what it is.
Definition of dog days of summer.
Everybody, yeah, that's the time of the year when everybody's the most annoyed of each other. You've reached that point. It's too hot. Everybody's sweating, even inside. You're sweating in the car. Mom's fed up with you because you've been off summer break. That's the dog days of summer.
Bro, those are my favorite days. Those pointless ass days in summer. There's no agenda. You're just like, I guess I'll help my mom with like the yard. And then like
all in hopes that she'll take me to Tommy Grandy's house later.
Yeah, you always had a backup plan in the summer, bro. You always had something cooking in the back of your head. Like there was not one day that went by that you weren't like, damn, are we trying to do something though? Like, damn, are we going to that pool? Like somebody always had, wait, she's having a party? There's always, bro. And you're always just trying to win your mom. Dude, summer's just about winning your mom over.
100%. That was like the pre-training for dudes to start to win over their girlfriends and then their wives. Was when you're 12 years old in the summer, you're starting to get kind of social, but also you have all the dependence on your mom of like taking your ass there, saying yes, giving you money to go to the movies, doing whatever you need to do to help you make it to wherever you're going. Can you go to the pool party? Are the parents there? Like you rely so much on your mom, but you also want to do all these things when you're 12 years old in the summer. That's when you have to start helping her with the garden. That's when you have to start picking up around the house. That's when you have to start walking the dog in the morning before she even gets up.
Dude, noon to 4. Just me doing chores around the house, unasked. Just no one asked me. I just started vacuuming, and my mom was like, "Oh, here we go." Like, he wants, bro wants to do something. Dude's dusting, just like 50% effort though. Just like,
okay, let's get the dog days of summer here. You want to go see what? What do you want to go see?
Just wanted to go see Honey in movie theaters with like the group. My grade is gonna be like, you know what I mean?
Dude, whole grade. There'd be 2 full rows of MFers in there.
I'd be like, why, dude? But in the back of my head, I'm like, everybody wants to see this. Like, why the fuck? You guys want to see Honey? Okay, like I'll go because everyone else is going, and like I don't want to miss out. That's when FOMO is super real.
Oh man,
Zach's going. Everybody's going, bro. I've been cleaning my house for 7 hours.
Just to go to a movie where you might put your arm around a girl and then not talk to him afterwards.
When do we make out? You ever think about that? When are we supposed to make out? Oh my god, dude! You know, that was a big deal for me. Making out during the movies.
What?
Yeah, bro.
No,
that was like a thing, right?
I know. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It's like when you're growing up, you thought like, oh yeah, once we get to the age where we start going to the movies, that's where it goes down. You go to the movies now, you're like, dude, if I saw what a freak, man. It'd be so loud and shit. All the commotion right there.
When do we do it?
It's the worst place to do it.
When do we do it? Like, there's not like a, you know, you're trying to lead up to a makeout. There's like some talking and like your faces are getting a little closer. You know what I mean? When do you do that during a movie? I'm like, it's so sudden. Oh my God. Hey, they're making out right now. I'd be like, why? What set that off? Like, did they time it up with the movie?
I always had friends too. Yeah. I mean, I had a couple buddies that like, dude, they just would be 13 and be like, what? Really? You got some balls, man. I would now. I'm too scared. I'd be like one of my parents' friends is going to be in this movie and then like tell my mom and it's going to be all weird. I don't know. I'm the guy that get caught like security. Yeah. So it'd be too loud. I don't know. Lip smacking. Like, I don't know. I was just shaking shit.
So scared. Are we going to get kicked out? Are you going to, hey, security guard at the movies, are you going to tell my mom about this?
Totally, man.
I can't afford to get in trouble again.
Did you ever look up, like, when you're seeing what movies are on AMC, you'd look up and see like kind of the runtime? So then you could kind of try to at least backtrack in your head of like, okay, well, I think I only got like 40 minutes left to make this happen. You know, make my move to put my arm around her, make my move to like what
the first deadline in your life. I think the movie's almost over. I got to get cracking here. I got to
I got some work to do.
I got to start being funny. I got to start like sending the signals.
Dude, that's another thing. I mean, just movies that you think that everybody builds up that it's the best place for a group of middle school, early high school like kids to go to be on a date or to hold hands or make out. It's the worst, bro.
Me during movies.
Timing. So you're sitting there, you can't even, maybe you do want to see the movie. Well, shit, now I can't focus on the movie at all. They're literally speaking Charlie Brown teacher gibberish to me because all my mind is thinking about is when's the arm going around?
Kiss her! Kiss her!
Also, yeah, then how do you, like you said, making commentary? How do you make commentary? Are you trying to make commentary? What if she's like clearly not, you know what I mean? How far do you keep going? You make a line, she kind of is like, huh, and she wants you to be quiet. Is it because you weren't funny? Or is it because she's like, I don't know, we're not supposed to talk during a movie? There's so many things, dude.
I thought I was good at like tossing in lines. Like I thought I was kind of good at that. I like give myself props. Wasn't good enough, but I think that's why our backs are all messed up, dude. As we get older, is because we did this for in the movie theater, bro. It's just the whole entire back going numb with the arm around.
Well, I guess now too, yeah, it'd be a little bit different because now it literally is a couch in your living room when you go to a movie theater.
It's a little
you
too
lounge,
sexy.
It's leather, you lay back, you can people are bringing blankets, people are kicking their shoes off and nobody bats an eye. I'm like, dude, I'm from the generation where it felt like you were sitting in a fucking cardboard cutout chair that are this close to each other. There's no room. Your back hurts. Your tailbone hurts from sitting in the chair. You're not leaning back at all. And if you took your shoes off when we were going up to go to the movies, what are we talking about?
I've never seen that. And you can order dinner in there. I'm like, this is crazy. This is amazing.
Now it is a date. When we were in middle school and early high school, it was like we were being interrogated by the U.S. government with our arm wrapped around somebody.
It was so awkward. Had to do it. Had to fight through the pain, dude. Now they got jacuzzis in there, love seats.
Dude, I swear that's coming next.
Be so easy to make out. I just passed by movie theaters. I'm like, so easy to make out in there. You guys don't know. You guys don't. You weren't there. You weren't there with the sore shoulder when I was 13. You weren't there.
Sore shoulder, weird camo cargo, or not camo, but weird cargo shorts where it's like, I promise I don't, it's not, it looks like it is, but it's not, but then maybe you do. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a little too much tintage going on down there.
Mm-hmm.
A little too much crumple.
Fresh Nike tee from Dick's Sporting Goods. Been waiting to pull this one out, boys.
See, that's sick because I was just dude, I didn't have the balls to do that then. I would go in there with, the classic 𝗕𝗚𝗡𝗚𝗓 collared shirt with the cargo shorts.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We kind of made it a thing just to wear basketball stuff. I don't know. It was just part of the brand. I was like, you know how bad I just want to wear shorts to basketball shorts to this?
Totally.
That was crazy. You go to a party when you're in 7th or 8th grade, bro. It just looked like 5 dudes were getting ready for basketball practice in my grade.
Dude, that's amazing.
New basketball shoes on, shorts, AND1 shirt. Damn, I didn't. I fucked your bit. Whatever AND1 shirts say, just the most ratchet stuff.
Yeah, this generation, the younger kids right now, they have the stuff that's like, I paused my game to be here. But the AND1 generation that was ours, that was just like, yeah, saw your mama last night, bitch.
Dunked on your dad, teabagged him on the way down. I'm 12. What's up? Hey, you guys got a fruit punch?
Going into the kitchen. Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Goff, where's the restroom? Oh, just down the hall, honey.
IT
They
back.
sure just say
Guys got no face. Doing the suck it. Yeah, they sold it at the mall. What are you talking about? Yeah, my mom bought it for me at Kohl's.
Hey, hardest mascot ever, &1.
That dude was sick. That's like who I think I want to be still.
Hey, who's winning? Who's winning in a matchup? &1 guy or Cletus from Fox?
Now that's a movie I'll watch, bro. That's a movie, dude. Those two squaring off, I really don't know. I don't know, bro. I kind of think the &1 guy wins because he's just so mouthy, dude. I love that guy.
Well, and he's like sleek too. He's kind of like Silver Surfer on a basketball court.
Nice. That's good. That's good shit. For a minute there, I think there were rumblings that it was Kevin Garnett, but I'm like, Kevin Garnett, that dude's got a little more mass. Because Kevin Garnett was like the premier &1 guy for a minute.
That wouldn't be a bad one to base it off, though, KG.
Dude, I feel like the &1 guy almost looked like a football player, though. You know how many times I tried to draw the &1 guy just like in like history class, dude?
Oh, yeah. Dude, yeah, &1 guy, Kevin Garnett in basketball, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens in football. T.O. Yeah.
Perfect. It was T.O. He was bald. Perfect. Talking trash all day.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He didn't get enough runtime, man. The &1 guy was sick.
He was.
I think that
I'm just envisioning, because now everybody, you know, every place has, State Farm's got Jake, and Best Buy has their guy that shows up on the tablet, and Mountain Dew has like the dude guy. He was at the Indy 500, for God's sake. I just need &1 to come back and bring out a guy in like a full body suit, silver suit, or whatever color they're pushing, and he doesn't say a word, dude. He just walks out in &1 shorts and an &1 t-shirt.
I don't think he has a shirt on. Just navy blue shorts, &1 high top white shoes. Just always about to do a crossover.
Nice. Yeah, no shirt. Yep.
Dude,
okay.
It's like they didn't finish making them. It's like we got to get this out today. We don't even have a face yet. Just get it out. It just ended up being iconic.
Beautiful.
Bro, I
Absolutely
love that
brilliant.
guy. Nobody hates that guy. And he's neutral.
How can you? He doesn't have a face. Yeah.
Is he white? Is he black? What is he?
He's
never heard him talk, but he's said so many words.
We're just coming up with their whole marketing campaign right here.
Dude, I love it. Bring it back. What are we doing?
Yeah, see, I didn't. Going back to what you're saying about like you and your buddies is like you're getting ready for basketball practice. That wasn't me in middle school, but then you get to the point like junior, senior year of high school where you're like, give me the baggiest pair of Air Jordan shorts, a waffle gray shirt, long sleeve, and I'm good to go.
That was like house party fit.
Yeah.
I feel like you always switch it up a little bit and you would wear some like nicer stuff. And I always appreciated the hell out of that guy. He'd pull up
Fitted
to the party.
bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went through a phase. You're right. I went through a little express phase where I'd like rock the jeans, and then I'd put like like a button down plaid shirt with like some rolled up sleeves, and then a flat bill Kansas City Royals hat.
No affiliation to the team. Just thought it was hard.
Hey, just matched my shirt.
Sick. Dude, I always had mad love for that guy. I always dapped that guy up so hard. The guy that was like wearing nice stuff to the party or hangout or like whatever it was. I'm like, yo, like we look chill. This guy looks good, man.
Yeah.
It's
but
always like,
that's what's so funny is that I was always jealous of like you and Joe King and Chiller because I was always just like,
cutoffs.
Those guys don't care and they're cool. But you guys are saying like, man, he looks good. And so it was the handshake emoji.
Bro. Guy wearing, dude, it's like he brought out his best. Like you brought out the top 3 in your closet for this. And I'm like, I know you got more where that came from too. And I'm sitting here with cut off t-shirt, like super like garage guy, long Jordan shorts, like guy that was born in a garage, backwards hat, Miami Marlins, orange. Where'd you get it? Stole it. Like, not from a store, from a friend's car. And then you got old, like, I was like, where are you going after this? Like, we're not 21. You going to the bars? Like, where are you going? Nah, bro. Just had to put that shit on. I was like, oh my God.
See, that's why, yeah, that's part of, like, I guess I was more like my sophomore year, but I always loved the fall and the winter parties because then that's where I was like pulling out the fucking like the cardigans and shit, you know, blank shirt, gray cardigan, black jeans on. Yeah.
That's where the theme came in. Theme really saved you, you know?
Hey. Fake glasses. Were you ever a fake glasses guy in high school? That was big in our time.
I always had real glasses. So I didn't have to fake it, but if I didn't have bad eyesight, you already know. I would have had the fakies on.
Dude, yeah. Dude, I could have hosted the fakies. That's how much I wore that shit. Like 2009, 2010. Oh,
you had the fakies
dude.
on?
Oh, yeah. Kid Cudi changed my life. That was it. That was before I got to the Polizzi Joe King phase. Before that, it was my Kid Cudi era. I wanted to do that whole the C hat of Cleveland, the fakey glasses, the high top shoes.
But you had bad eyesight, so you just saw bad. You just had really bad vision with fakies
shit.
on.
I mean, I probably would have, but like it didn't start. It was as I got older.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. That was what was funny too. Is like we kind of talked about this before, and like the Douchebag Avengers showing up. But like there'd be times where I'd be rolling with like three of my boys, and you're like 16, you're all rolling to the same party in the same car, and you have like different representation in each person in the car. Yeah, I'd have like my express jacket on with my fakey glasses and jeans. Then one of my boys would have the long sleeve waffle shirt with like Nike sweatpants on and a jacket from Burlington Coat Factory. And then another one would have just like kind of something regular, like blue jeans and a white waffle shirt. Nothing crazy, just like standard.
Bro. Don't spill
just
on
standard. That. Oh yeah, all with the fucking white or with the McDonald's orange drink in our hand.
What's up, bitches? We just spent $6 on 94 things.
Hey, is there vodka in here? Is there not? I don't know, but I'm going to play the game.
Whole party. Singing the wrong lyrics to songs. Never once did I ever nail a lyric, dude. I was the guy always trying to turn it up and getting in trouble at parties. For sure, dude. Wouldn't be my house. I would sneak up to the stereo, crank it, bro. It would make the party better. Hey, obviously I thought that. Next day, evicted. Oh, weird. How'd that happen?
You're such an idiot, dude.
Restarts the song 87 times.
Oh man. I'm so glad that we weren't to that level yet when you were in that phase of your life. Because if you would have come to one of my house parties, basement parties, I don't even want to imagine the wreckage that you would have caused.
Oh my God. I was a problem, dude. I was a problem.
Definitely would have left with my Steelers helmet.
On. Hey, these two unstrapped though. Back here.
had a big ass, those like the huge containers that look like a Coke bottle, but they're like big that have like popcorn or random shit in it from a team. Dude, I had one of those in my basement forever. Steelers one. My dad had for like 25 years.
Full of popcorn.
Full of popcorn.
You know I would have hit that against a wall. I'll clean it up. Never cleans it up. Jesus. Get out. One time I sprayed pepper spray at a party. Did I tell you about that?
No. Should I know about that? Sorry. Got a few of those at the track and at the party at Tin Roof on Saturday.
Station, how about this? Yeah, dude. This is a sad moment, dude. I'll never forget it. But like we were trying to cultivate, like, I don't know. It's just one of those nights. And for some reason, nothing was going on. Had an open basement. And then people started coming in. Like we were hitting everybody up. Like, yo,
is this a summer night?
Come here. Dude, I think it was a Christmas break night.
Oh, those are even, oh man, because it's such a compact timeline. You have to get it in 2 weeks or a week and a half.
I'm talking peak night, like December. It was like 19th or something. I was like, what do we, let's go. Like it was, and I'm like, are they with their families? How come we can't get a hold of anybody? But then all of a sudden, dude, the floodgates just opened. People started coming in. I was messing with this one girl's keys. Flirt 101, messing with the girl's keys. Those are mine. Yeah, okay. Dude, put them down. Wait. I'm driving my mom's car and those are her keys. Wait. That guy like thinks he's cool. Wait. Dude, and then I started like messing with her pepper spray. I'm like, what? Like, remember that was a big, do girls still have pepper spray on their keys? Are we still doing
Probably.
that?
Probably, yeah.
Every single, but I was like looking at it and I was just like, everybody out. Dude, everybody
shit.
left. And I was powering through. I was like, I can't even smell that. But every girl, wait.
Or people like, I was going to say like watery eyes, like sting in the eyes and everything.
I was like, come on, you're going to leave because of that? Like, dude, everybody left. I'm talking every single person. Right back to where we started. I was like,
guy who ruins the party,
dude.
freaking out why people are leaving. Yeah.
I was like, that? Damn. I don't know. It hurt though. That one hurt because that could have been a good night. We had like a good roster there. And I don't mean roster in like a way that is perverted. I mean like they were like a good, like, oh damn, he's coming. Like we had like the boys there, like some girls there that you don't see all the time. I'm like, oh, this must be like a special occasion. Ruins the whole thing.
Me and you, yeah. When you say roster, me and you are more concerned about like who are the guys who are gonna make us laugh the most.
Dude, I want some starters there, bro. I want tall guy. I want tall guys at the party. Tall guys, dude. Tall guys are always such a good look at a party. I'm like, yo, he's here. Oh, that's so sick. Like
always up against the wall. Always up against the wall.
2 bottles, biggest hands of all time. I'm like, yes. College party, the basketball team shows up. I'm like, yo, this is getting so sick, dude. We're gonna start freestyling. It's over. Dude, tall guys at a party, so sick. I'm like, this is the place to be. This is the place. We got the tall guys here. Better than your party. Cops come in 4 seconds.
Yeah, but then all the girls start talking to them, and then it's over. So
I don't even care at that point. Like I'll talk to girls in the pregame, but once it's in the heat of the party, I'm just for the boys. I'm like, let's just do stupid stuff.
Well, also you have to be, because the pressure of hosting a party like that trumps all. Like you have to, if your name is on, if your face is on it, if it's your place, you have to have a cool, fun party. Because I mean, there's no pressure like putting your name and your face on something and then it ended up being a dud.
It can't happen.
No. So that's where you start getting encouraging. Yeah, spray the pepper spray, bust the popcorn open. I don't care. Get some sprinklers going on in here. Whatever we got to do to get people losing their minds.
I'm glad you're like that, bro. It's a great quality. Because you don't want stiff hosts. Stiff hosts, turn it down. Shh. I'm like, why are we over here then?
Right. Yeah. Well, it's like our espresso party way back in the day when me and you, I think, had $56 to our names together. And then we were just like, why don't we just pay for all the drinks for the first hour of the party?
That was your idea, bro. That was your idea. I wasn't even thinking about going there. Didn't even cross my mind. You're like, bro, first hour, all drinks free. We pay. I was like, he's down, bro. He's down with the shit.
Because it's
that's
like,
when I was like, he's a real one, dude.
What's everybody's biggest problem? One of the biggest problems when everybody's hosting a party, when somebody's hosting a party? When are people going to get there? Nobody wants to get there right at the jump. Nobody, and then from there you're already fighting uphill because people come by 35 minutes into the party. There's still nobody there because everybody's trying to show up fashionably late. Then people just keep delaying it. So we say, no, get them there right away. If people want to drink for free, they'll be there at the start. And then people will be like, oh, damn, I got to get there to drink for free. And then, oh, damn, the place is popping anyways. Boom.
Crazy move. Dog behavior. I was like, yep, he's right. Get him in. Come on.
Just get him in.
We paid. Unlimited. We paid. Unlimited. Come on. Those are your real friends are the ones that show up at the party first.
Especially when the first hour tab isn't on you. You know?
True. Yeah, we just wanted to be there early. I'm like, all right. Not that we care or anything.
Not that this is a reminiscent podcast.
Not that our whole lives was about partying at one point or anything.
Oh man, this is from Garrison. I've never seen this name pop up.
Sick name, Garrison Hurst.
Yeah, that's where my head was going.
Dude, was that the most 2000s running back? There's another one too. Top 3 most 2000s running backs: Garrison Hurst. God, there's another guy with the same kind of name.
Dorsey Levens.
Pretty 2000s, dude. Garrison Hurst.
Deuce Staley.
Oh, God. Give him the rock. Every play. If there's a guy named Deuce Staley on my team, hand it off. Hand it off. He's fallen forward after contact. All right.
From Garrison. Benny and Joey, I hope this email finds you well. Big fan of the pod. Keep up the great work. Hoping to see you guys do a show in Minnesota soon. Thanks, buddy.
Please.
When I was in elementary school, I was warming up for a basketball game. After warm-ups, I ripped off my tearaway pants, the pants with the tearaway snaps on the sides, and I forgot to put basketball shorts on underneath. I'm talking Batman undies out for the burpy girls in front of the entire gym. Wow. What was your most embarrassing moment? What was your most embarrassing moment when you were a kid? Hope to see the Pacers Wolves in the NBA Finals. Slapped my ass while wearing a Heinz Ward 15 jersey with Mike Tomlin in the background saying, "Don't blink, cut your eyelids off." Signed, Anonymous Fat Guy. Man,
dude,
what a heater to start today.
Painted a picture. Hey, just me or did? Yeah, just me. I thought the Timberwolves were in the East this whole time.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Cold weather place, north, huh? West?
Hold on, bro. How'd they slip over there? I feel like the Pacers are playing the Timberwolves all the time, too.
Very weird. Yeah.
They're so East.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still like the Astros with me. Second week in a row, talked about the Stros.
Dude, I love it. If we talk, this is not an Astros podcast.
Dude, you guys are the NL Central, man. What are you doing over there in the AL West? The hell's going on?
What's a football one? A good football one that's like, why are they in that division? Or why are they in that conference? I love this game so much, bro.
I mean, the fact that the Cowboys are in the NFC East makes zero sense besides dollars and then one to play Philadelphia, New York, Washington twice a year.
That's a good one. I've never heard that.
The Colts, honestly, being in the AFC South.
Oh, that's weird. But I mean, like a team that's in the NFC that should be in the AFC, vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad. Go ahead.
The hardest we've ever concentrated in our lives right here. You could hear my brain processing information. In my head just then, Seahawks. I don't know why.
Well, they were AFC. I wouldn't be mad about a flip-flop of the Jets and Giants, AFC, NFC. I think that could... I mean, I know the Giants are very NFC, but at the same time, NFC. It's like I could see the Jets being NFC, and therefore the Giants were the AFC. It works for me.
There's one we're missing, bro. Panthers are so NFC. Oh, this is a good one. Maybe this is the comment. Comment which team should be in the NFC or which team should be in the AFC.
Yeah.
And don't tell your wife about this podcast ever, please. For the love of God.
Let's get to Garrison's question. What was your most embarrassing moment when you were a kid?
All right, I've got like 30 billion. Okay, I played soccer. I missed the soccer practice where they explained the rules. Like the most important practice. So I was just out there just like doing what I saw on TV. I was like, whatever. And this killed me for my whole life. I don't know why. But, you know, they put the ball right in the middle of the field, midfield, boom, right in the middle. And they like, I don't know the terminology anymore for soccer, but like whoever's ball it is, like they kick first. You know what I mean? They like kick this way or whatever.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was a thing. So every time I lined up there, I thought it was just whoever kicks it first. So I would just line up one person here opposite of midfield, one person here, and I would just go and kick it every single time. Even if we just scored. I don't know. Everybody's like, it's not your turn to kick. I was like, I missed the day where they set all the rules. I don't know. That I got one more that's bad. Senior night, high school football. Seniors are hype. Let's do it, bro. Come on. Playing a team we never usually play, Decatur Central. Kind of scared of them, kind of nervous. We're hype at the top of the hill. We're about to run down this hill, break through this big paper cutout thing. Crowd's going crazy. Let's go. I'm the first one out. I trip, roll all the way down the hill.
No.
The whole way, bro.
That was
Whole
a rocky hill, dude.
Barrel, it hurt, but I had like adrenaline pumping, so I didn't really feel it the whole way. And glove, you know, I was trying to stop myself. Gloves, all the stick is gone.
Oh,
game hasn't started. Dirty, elbows all beat to shit. And yeah, I didn't think anybody saw it, but I think my dad after the game was like, at least you weren't that guy that rolled down the hill. And I was like, we were all talking about it the whole game. I was like, that was actually me. But
I missed that. I must have been jacking around under the bleachers or some shit, trying to make out.
I think shit way too early in the game trying to make out. I'm like, dude, wait till the fourth quarter, like a normal person.
Yeah, I think I've told this one before on this show, but I'll drop it again. Embarrassing sports moment for me was I hit a line drive back up the middle. It hit the pitcher's leg, and so they did one of those. Like they went and checked on him, and you know he was like having trouble because it was like right off the ankle bone or something, and so he couldn't like push off the mound. So they took him out of the game. And I was standing on first. I was talking to the first base coach. And something happened in my mind where I just like totally blanked that out and didn't realize that they had brought in a new pitcher. And so I see the new pitcher, or I see the pitcher, you know, get his foot on the rubber and get ready. You know, he comes set. And so I take my lead off and the dude, you know, starts his pitch towards home and I take off to steal second base. It was the warm-up pitcher. It was the kid they changed to bring into the game for the injured pitcher. So he was just throwing warm-up pitches, and my dumbass takes off like, you know, slides, gets up, pop-up slide. Like I'm like, yeah, sick.
Oh.
And everybody's looking around like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Where are you going?
Kind of my life.
Yeah. I was like, oh, damn.
Gotta get him out, baby. Gotta get him out.
I thought I shit myself in 7th grade playing basketball. So luckily that didn't happen, but I was still so scarred from thinking about I'm going to be the kid who shit himself from the first half because what happened is I subbed into the game in the first quarter. All of a sudden I'm like fighting through a screen or whatever, or someone sets a screen on me and I wasn't expecting it. So it hit me kind of hard and I was kind of holding in a fart and it just kind of, and I was like, oh God, it was one of those. And so the whole rest of the first half, I don't remember anything that happened. anything that I did, I was not focusing on the game at all because all I could try to figure out was, did I just shit myself a little bit here in 7th grade? And I'm going to really like, it's going to fall into the floor, or I'm going to go back to the locker room. Like, what do? I don't have extra like compression shorts or boxers or anything. Like, am I just going to free ball it, wipe my ass and free ball it? I was so scared. Well, luckily got to halftime, went back to the locker room, checked in the restroom. All good. All was good.
What a relief.
But dude, I mean, I'm talking 2 minutes into the game or whenever I subbed in the first quarter, boom. Oh shit. And all I could think about, I played out like, yep, I'm the kid who shit himself and I'm going to have to go to high school with this and my life's over.
There is always a kid that shits himself. We had one. First day freshman football, Randy Wolfel.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I feel bad for him, bro.
If I had one pick, that would have been the pick.
What a horrible year for that dude. All right, dude, I'm so sorry about that. Your football team just needs one thing to break the ice to like, start making fun of something and like get some chemistry. Yeah. He had to be the guy. If he shit his pants, then everybody now he's shit his pants guy forever. Oh my God.
Hey, white practice pants too.
They were the whitest shorts I've ever seen in my life. He shit his pants. And he didn't deny it. He was like, nah, I did shit my pants. And we were like, oh, shit. Oh, man. Like, I was like, yo, can we just concentrate on football? Like, can we just, because he was from my school. And I was like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't be associated.
Like in 8th grade, he was really our best lineman. I'm just saying, like after he shit his pants, I was like trying to like help, like make up for it.
That's nice. Yeah, shit himself, kid. Mom definitely drinks way too much Mountain Dew. It's all good.
Took the bullet.
From Alex. Subject line is just gents. We and every girl's voice ever. How are we? Long time, first time. Thanks, dude. I'm seeing Benny in Nashville in June. Station does not know about it. Hell yeah.
Come through.
My girl and I are constantly having this debate. She is from New Jersey and she's a Philly sports fan. On paper, she should be a Jets and Mets fan, but instead she supports the Eagles and Phillies. I call her a fake fan because she knows nothing about the team. What are your thoughts on this? People being fans of a team they have no connection to. Slap my ass with a rusted buckle on a football belt that has been sitting in my locker for 3 months postseason, smells like death, and has dried dirt on it. Sent from Blackberry.
Wow.
Alex, well, I think it's a pretty common thing for New Jersey folks who are like right there in the border of Pennsylvania, to kind of swing on over there to the Keystone State and root for the birds, go birds. Yeah, I mean, I am well versed in this. It's been well documented. People love to give me shit and talk about the teams that I root for or have connection to or whatever. And so I have a different opinion than I'm sure most people. I mean, for me, it's all about that connection in terms of like how much you're into it. Like if you're really, you're talking players, you're talking coaches, you're bitching about coaches, you're watching the game, you're bitching about things, a little bit of the history you're in. I'm cool. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what the background is, what the connection is, because you're invested. You're in there. So it sounds like that's not your fiance, your wife, my girl. Okay. Whatever, your girl. Sounds like she's not that, which I guess that can be frustrating, like you'll see a lot of different people like, you'll go up to Wrigley Field and that's such a popular social scene that, you'll see a chick with a Anthony Rizzo jersey on that's like real baggy and you're like, okay, 98% chance that that chick just like got that from some guy's closet that they were at a pregame at and like has no connection. Like, that's my dad. Like he loved the Cubs growing up and like that. Like that's sort of okay. All right. Yeah, fine. But, or weirdly enough, like too, when a guy does it, it's
can't
a guy like tries to like, that's the thing about Ben is like, Ben's fully just like, I have no clue. I don't really care. Like I know about it, but it's not like, there's some dudes who, when they try to just, I don't know if it's small talk and they feel uncomfortable and they're trying to fit in, that makes me feel kind of bad for them. But like, they clearly have no concept. Like, bro, just, be yourself. You know what I mean? But that's my thing. That's my final word is like, everybody's got their story of why they root for something or somebody. And as long as you are actually like knowledgeable and invested and you can tell that it really means something, I don't give a shit.
That was kind of a minute. That was kind of a low key minute. Good job. Good poll.
Thanks.
I don't like the guy who just likes a team for no reason. I'm like, you got to have an uncle or something that lives there. Like, what's the tie? Give me the tie in. You can't just like USC. I don't know. I mean, I guess you can.
I mean, even if the tie-in is just like, yeah, I watched them one day when I was 7 and I thought they had the coolest uniforms ever and I just like really liked them. And then from then on, I just like started becoming a fan. All right.
That's why I like the Steelers. I was like, I don't know. I just had a Steelers helmet and it like became my team. But like, give me an origin. But you can't one day just be like, they're my team for good. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, unless
you're 17, bro. Like no, you can't do that right now.
This is from Sylvia. I think we got a burpy girl in here.
I love you, burpy girl. Whoa.
Road trips recap. Clubhouse, Joey and Benny. Following up on last week's episode about road trips and how the girls, daughters, moms ultimately make the decision, you are absolutely correct. We will make the decision based on numerous factors, and below are some of them. There's usually always a rhyme and reason to it. 1, convenience. There will be no getting out of the car. We are here to order food in the car and get back on the road. 2, accessibility. If we're having to pull up the highway and there's a fast food option that is a fourth of a mile versus a 1 mile away, we'll stop at the quarter mile away one. 3, choices. We'll choose a place when we know there will be something for everyone, so they will just need to decide on what they feel like from said restaurant. I could say more, but I think you all get it. Women just need to make the executive decision. Now that I'm married and have 2 kids, yeah. Now that I'm married and have 2 kids, snacks of all sorts are a must have. However, when we do need more of a meal, my husband will almost always insist on stopping for all the opposite options I mentioned above because he insists he can't drive, eat, and actually enjoy the meal. Sigh. That's fair, because like if the guy's driving typically most of the time, the husband, the dad or whatever, right? I mean, you're on the interstate, you're trying to be careful. You want to have a Whopper in your hand, trying to grab a fry down there. Then it's all fucked up. Then it falls on you. You get sauce everywhere. Your ranch sauce that's up there comes flying down. Then the wife's mad at you and you're like, what else am I supposed to do? I can't put it anywhere.
Sorry. Just had a breakthrough.
My question to you, do you think it's fair to stick to my reasonings and keep going on the road / force him to drive and eat and subject myself to him getting pissed off when he ultimately spills something on himself? Or should I compromise, take the wheel, and demonstrate the skills it takes to drive and eat while he enjoys his meal in the passenger seat mess free? O'Doyle rules! Benny, I'm sure you won't get that quote. Sylvia. I think that's one that he would get, Sylvia.
No,
but
I'm in on that one. I never really thought it was that funny, but I am in on it. the way people were always saying it, I'm like, that part's just not that funny. Like I do respect it, and I do think it is a little bit funny, but I'm like, it's not that funny to keep saying it.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah,
another. Go ahead.
It's lunch quote guy at the office who would be really into Doyle rules.
And it made me mad, right? Another Billy Madison moment that I didn't think that was that funny for some reason. Everybody else did was when like the AC unit fell on that Mista lady. I was like, for some reason, I just can't get down with that. Like I get it.
Happy
and it's
Gilmore,
funny.
Dog.
Oh, my bad. I said Billy Madison. Oh, Adam Sandler movie. My bad. Just, all credibility out the window. I'm going to shut up. Go ahead. Good
so
episode,
you kind of hurt my feelings on it, Sylvia. However, I do think that a point can be made on your part, because then you could say, fine, I'll take over and I'll eat and I'll do it myself. Then he's over there and he's enjoying it. But then all of a sudden you get to a point where you're like, okay, well, the meal's not going to take that long. What's going to take for you 8 minutes to eat your food, right? When you're sitting there in the passenger seat and there's no one there to bother you. So then what? Is he going to sit there? You got to stop again, not that long after, because if he's going to take back over, then all of a sudden what? Well, so now after stopping, we're going to stop 35 minutes later just so you can get out and switch seats? I think there's a point to be made on that.
So you're saying, can you do that again in Kyper's voice? One more time. Can you do it in Kyper's voice?
I did kind of get a little Kyper out there.
I was feeling it. Come on. Can you?
35 minutes on the road is a red flag. You got to get out there. You got to switch seats. It's going to be a problem. You got to sit there. You got to have the sauce flying on you. Or you going to say, no, I got to take it behind the wheel. I get there. I got to do it. I got to do it myself because I'm a man. I'm going to be proud. Well, I got to stop 35 minutes on the road. I got to stop 35 minutes ago.
God dang. It's beautiful, bro. Beautiful thing. Yeah, that is true because guys can eat stuff in like 4 minutes. So I'm kind of confused on the whole thing, but just get the food.
What are you confused about?
I don't know. I just lost it in the story, the question. I think just let them eat right after you get the food and then drive, right? Am I missing something?
I think that's probably the answer. Is just like, hey, if you don't have kids that are like that need to be on the move constantly, if you're going through a drive-through and you want to stop and park it right there. Nobody's got to move. Nobody's got to drive. Nobody's got to switch seats. Let the dad scarf it down in 6 minutes.
4 seconds. Okay, back to where we were. Boom. Good.
Then you can sit in the front seat, enjoy everything you need to do, and he can get back on the road. That's the real answer. But if you want to make a point, that's what I was saying. Because then he's going to be like, well, you want me to take back over? And you're like, we just stopped 30 minutes ago. And he's like, but I had to eat. You know, yeah.
Yep.
Anyways. Got to go to Kurt here. Simply because of the subject line. Kurt says, Hunty needs a reset. Hi, Burpy boys. Kurt from Michigan here. I've absolutely died each time you brought up Hunties in the most recent episodes. I was out for happy hour tacos around 4 p.m. on a Thursday last week. I couldn't help but notice a guy at the bar reading a book, guzzling down beers like he was 21 again. Have you Midwest guys ever seen someone bring a book to a bar? Did the station give this guy a book report he needed to finish before 5? Is Hunty needing a reset before going home to his wife, who will give him the to-do list for the entire weekend?
That's it.
Pour a spicy paloma and some queso over my head and slap my ass. Thanks for making each Tuesday a great one, Kurt. The book in the bar. Yeah, see, I don't think it's Hunty because Hunty wouldn't even think to go to a bar by himself.
Nah, Hunty never gets out of Hunty mode. He can't wait. I can't wait to see you when I get home, Hunty. He doesn't do anything by himself. No decisions.
He's not interested. Yeah, he's not interested in having beers at all. Definitely not by himself because he's missing out on Hunty time and all the lists that he needs to do to make Hunty happy.
I can't wait to see you, Hunty. He doesn't need to. Hunty doesn't need it. Real Hunties don't need to recalibrate, bro. They're just always locked in.
I just worked my job for 8 hours and now I'm ready for yard work, Hunty.
Hunty, what do you need me to do, Hunty? I don't need brownie points, Hunty. You're my brownie. God. Golly. I think if you read a... Jeez. Hunty. I love how the clubhouse is behind Hunty. God dang. Thank God you guys get it.
I know. Finally. Took us 6 years, but they do.
Took us all our credibility, but you guys get it. Hi, Hunty.
Yeah, it doesn't even compute in his mind to do something like that.
Nope.
Like going to a bar to have some beers and to vent or to get a fresh battery. Nah, man. He gets more charged up by being with Hunty.
When are we going to the apple orchard, Hunty?
Will you be my cornhole partner at the cookout, Hunty?
God. Dude, the girl that likes that guy is worse than Hunty. I'm saying it, bro. If you like that guy, you're the problem.
You are, yeah. Yeah.
Set Hunty free. Can you imagine handcuffs off Hunty? I'm free. I'm free. Dude, and then that guy's drinking a beer with a book at the bar.
Yeah,
that's post Hunty. He might have been right after the breakup.
He might have been post Hunty. Yeah, yeah.
I
She's
live
like-
my life now.
Hey, she's like whispering in his ear, like tear coming down her face, everything. She's, I'm sorry, I have to do this for you, Hunty. Takes it out, unplugs them. Oh, no. Wakes back up. Oh my God. Immediately hits up his friends. 18? Who's ready to play?
Right to B-dubs. Barrel rolls his car into the building. Twin Peaks. His goatee grows immediately. Right when he gets unplugged, goatee on. Takes off his coat, bro. He hate me jersey on. You're not the guy I fell in love with.
It's
I don't
time
know that guy.
I'm gonna hate this. Hate to watch this more than you're gonna even know, but it must be done. Pulls it out. Yeah, turns into Batman. Hey, immediately slams 2 beers over his head. Just Stone Cold Steve Austin's Oh man. All right. I always get a good laugh out of
Sunglasses just
Hunty,
appear on the back of his head.
All right, I think I got time for one more here.
Yes.
From hey, how about 2 burpee girls in 1 week? The burpees girls grow. From Sam. Same girl? Sorry, Bill, this doesn't make you Prince Eric. And sent a picture of Bill Belichick with his girlfriend Jordan Hudson and Vanessa Ursula, the human form of Ursula. Can you pull that up real quick?
What is it?
It's not bad.
Human form of Ursula? Those are the keywords?
Just Vanessa Ursula. Ursula, like Ursula from Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Oh. Is that what we're talking about?
Yep.
Kind of a baddie. What about it though?
It just said same girl? Question mark?
Oh, Jordan Hudson and
Jordan
okay.
Hudson and that says
I
sorry
get
that
it.
doesn't make you Prince Eric. To be honest, I've never seen Little Mermaid. I know the song.
Hey, me neither. Proud of it too. Didn't look that funny or like entertaining.
I don't think it was meant to be funny.
It didn't look like it's a girls' Disney movie.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of girls never saw like Hercules. That's a dude's Disney movie.
Under the Sea, good song. The one she really like rip roars through. Part of Your World, I think.
A whole new
Up
world.
where
Nah.
they, a whole new world's Aladdin. Up
Yeah.
where they walk, up where they run, up and where under the sea. Part of
Oh,
Your World,
under
yeah,
the
yeah.
under the sea.
No, Under the Sea is the fun one, but but the one that the real like emotional heartbeat of the movie.
Mm.
They play it a lot at Disney World, and I've been to Disney World 6 billion times in the last 3 years.
I
So
want to go back. God, I miss it. I think about it a lot.
yeah,
Not going to be as fun the second time.
never is. All right. Let's wrap there. teamtheseguy's@gmail.com. You can email us in every week. We love to hear them. Spend 30 minutes or so going, and then you get us going on things like Hunty, and it's always a good time. These Guys Clubhouse on YouTube. Subscribe, comment on this one. What AFC team should be NFC, what NFC team should be AFC.
Love
Give us a
this game.
subscription on there. Like the video, so more people who are browsing through it be like, oh wait, Joey and Benny, yeah, I want to get in with those guys. Subscribe, follow the show, leave us a rating, leave us a review. 5-star would be great. Tell people why to join the clubhouse, be a part of it, and we appreciate you.
Hey, Texans could be NFC.
I was kind of thinking that too.
And low-key Patriots a little bit. Like Tom Brady Patriots had a little NFC vibe. They were like dirty. They were playing defense. Not too flashy. Navy blue, cold. I don't know. Got an argument. Yeah. Put the comment your team and why you think they should be NFC or AFC. Best conversation of all time, but don't let any girls see it ever. Okay. Get your tickies. Nashville, June 13th, 14th. Can't wait to go. And then Baltimore, September 25th. Really scared. BennyPolizzi.com. All your ticks. Get some merch. Rate, review, like Joy said. We'll see you next week.
Cool. Thanks, guys. 𝗕𝗲𝗓𝗔𝗡𝗗𝗚𝗓.
Mo Vaughn.
Oh.
Guy who should have played football.
About
All right.
this?